So let's hop into Inner Work by Robert Johnson. And so of course I'm gonna have to go straight to the part of the book that I was referencing in the previous post where I was saying like I disagree with his take here. And like I find it so surprising that he would come to this conclusion that he must have more data to back up, this belief, or at least in how I'm reading it, right? Because in like the first paragraph, it reads one way to me that I totally disagree with. Then in the second paragraph, he comes at it from a bit of a different angle that I could get more on board with. But if he means it how I'm interpreting that first paragraph, it seems to me like he's missing a fundamental understanding of how dreams work, at least in my opinion. But then again, who am I, right? I'm just some random dude, and he's a pretty big time guy. But anyway, let's get into what he wrote. So, it's a curious fact that dreaming decreases dramatically when one does active imagination. So this is like full-on asleep REM style dreams. If you take this art seriously as a way of meditation, you actually assimilate the material of the unconscious before it needs to come up in dream form. The issues that would have been presented in dreams are confronted and worked out through active imagination. So the way that reads to me is like, it seems like he's suggesting that like the main purpose of dreams, REM style dreams, is to assimilate, unconscious mental material and issues that you're dealing with. And so like if you can work those out through active imagination, you're just not going to have dreams anymore, which to me makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like even if it was possible to get into your unconscious and fix all the issues you have in there, which I'm pretty sure is not possible. But even if you could do that, it doesn't seem to me like you would have any less dreams, right? You would have less, or if you could get rid of all of it, maybe like no negative or bad dreams, but you would still have the same amount of dreams. You just would have a lot, more neutral or happy and good dreams. Anyway, he continues. Because of this relationship between dreams and active imagination, Jung used to prescribe active imagination for people who were dreaming too much, who were overwhelmed by too many dreams every night and couldn't keep up with them by dream analysis. When you begin to do active imagination regularly, you will find that your dreams decrease in number, says it again, will become more focused and concentrated and less repetitious. As you deal with the issues in active imagination, your dreams have less need to repeat themselves. So if he's just trying to say that, like, if you're having the same type of negative type of dream all the time, and you can work that out through active imagination or, some other way in your life, that those types of dreams would stop and lessen, okay, I'm 100% on board with that. But, when he says, like, it's a curious fact that dreaming decreases dramatically when one does active imagination, hell no. That seems to me to be totally, absolutely incorrect. And I wonder if Jung said that himself. I mean, I'm assuming he probably did, because it seems like everything in this book is pretty on, in line with what Carl Jung was doing. But anyway, that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. And then until the next video, keep your meditation practices and your dreaming work practices legit.